What's up guys, RGT85 here, and as you can tell by my overly expressive face in the thumbnail, which I will be doing for all of these videos, it is time for another month of Retro Game Treasure. Now if you're not familiar with what Retro Game Treasure is, let me give you a little spiel on it. If you are familiar with what it is, just sit here through the spiel, it'll just take a second. Basically, Retro Game Treasure is a website where you get retro games delivered to your front door monthly. They have a checklist system that I really like. Basically, you add in what games you have already. You can also add in what games you want, the sort of genres you want, what systems you want to collect for, all sorts of fun stuff. They also track what they send you every month so that way you can avoid duplicates. And it's a really cool service. I've been using them for a couple months now and I've been pretty pleased with the results. Honestly, the last 2 months were pretty good boxes. Now there is a link in the description box down below where you can save $2 off of your first month. I do not get any kickback from that or anything. In the interest of full disclosure, they do send me a free box every month to check out for you guys, but this is the same sort of stuff that you would be getting in a box. There's nothing special here for me. So without any further ado, that is what Retro Game Treasure is about, but I'm excited to see what is inside of here. So I've already peeled away the tape so that I can get in pretty easily, and let's see what we got here. So first up, feels like GameCube game maybe? Hey, okay, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Now, I have not played a Mortal Kombat game in quite a while. I want to say the last one I played was probably Mortal Kombat 4 maybe, so I don't really know anything about this game, but it looks like it's pretty cool, and this is actually a game that I've wanted to check out. I may have actually rented this game back in the day, like back in high school or something, but yeah, a complete copy of Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Yeah, you know, it's a fighting game. There's over 20 different characters. New fighting system was in here, and there's some additional content, video game exclusive, Adema's Immortal video. Yay. And there's some behind the scenes stuff. So yeah, cool game, complete in box. I'm not going to complain about a complete in box GameCube game. So we're off to a pretty good start here. Let's see what else we have. A loose Genesis game. What is it? What is it? What is it? Ah, man, I actually have this game because I actually talked about it in my 10 favorite video games video that I did about a week or so ago. So make sure you guys go check that out. I probably should have updated my checklist, but I'm not going to complain because it's freaking Street Fighter. It is Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition, a really clean label too. This is probably cleaner than the copy that I have. If you don't know what Street Fighter 2 is, it's Street Fighter. It's one of the best games of all time. Definite gem of a game. So far we've gotten 2 fighting games. Pretty good fighting games, honestly. So pretty good box so far. Next up, we have a Tall Boy Genesis game. So I'm going to assume this is an EA game. It's probably a sports game. It's not a sports game. It's actually a really good game, and that is Road Rash 2. This box is killing it. I gotta say, this box is killing it. So Road Rash 2, if you're not familiar with the Road Rash series, it's really a series that should have never went away, in my opinion. It's a really fun game. You get on a motorcycle and you basically try to beat other people in a race, but there's a combat system as well. You can beat people off. Ugh. You can hit people off of their bikes and things like that. There's different weapons you can pick up as well. A really fun game, a really fun series. Definitely picked up steam on the Genesis. There was 3DO versions, Sega Saturn versions, PlayStation 1 versions. Just a franchise that I really miss. This is when EA was doing different sorts of games and doing different sorts of stuff. Unfortunately, they've sort of went away from this style of explorative games. But Road Rash 2, I mean, once again, another awesome game on the Sega Genesis. And the final game is a disc game. That is the final game. Wow. So, wow. So this might, I'm going to go on record and say that this is the best box of Retro Game Treasure that anyone has ever gotten. Because I'm going to go ahead and say that, because when you see this game, you're going to say, you know what, combining everything that he got, this might be the best box ever. It is missing a manual, but we're talking Resident Evil Code Veronica on the Sega Dreamcast, which is a fantastic game. I might own this game already. If I don't, awesome. If I do, I know I have it on the PS2. Yeah, I can see it right there, Code Veronica X. I may own it on the Dreamcast, I'll check after the video, but if you don't know what Resident Evil Code Veronica is, it's pretty much the last traditional Resident Evil game before the jump to Resident Evil 4, where they implemented a new camera system and a lot more action. This, honestly, is one of my favorite Resident Evil games. I really love the story in this game, I love the different characters and environments, and the power of the Dreamcast really sort of elevated this game to another level for me, because, you know, you had those PS1 style graphics, and they were good for the time, but once you played this, it was like there was no going back to that graphical style until, you know, much later when you could appreciate it more. But Resident Evil Code Veronica is super awesome Resident Evil game, definitely a game that I recommend everyone play. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say it, this is probably the best box of retro game treasure that anyone has ever gotten. So just to recap very quickly, we got Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition on the Sega Genesis. We got Road Rash 2 on the Sega Genesis, another classic game. We got Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance complete in box for the GameCube, and we got Resident Evil Code Veronica on the Dreamcast. A fantastic box. I mean, this is definitely the best box I've ever gotten from Retro Game Treasure, and I think you guys will agree this is probably one of the best boxes you've ever seen. So let me know in the comments section down below what you think of the games I got, because I'm going to be spending the afternoon playing definitely Road Rash 2, and probably checking out Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, because like I said, I've never played the game before. And thank you for checking out this video. Like I said, if you are interested in signing up for Retro Game Treasure, there is a link in the description box down below. Once again, no kickback to me. It's just a sort of a way that they can track to see if you guys are enjoying the videos. And thank you for watching this video. As always, if you're new, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Later.